just waking up. Come on in, let's chat for a few minutes. I am off today and it is freezing cold outside. Yes, indeed. Make me a note while y'all coming in because there's some things I got to do when I get off this live. Call the dentist. Call the bank. Y'all, it was 32 degrees when I got off work this morning and got in the car. I was like, wait a minute. I thought I left home and went to work in Houston, Texas. And this here ain't right for Houston this time of year. It's January. Usually our coldest month here is February. I was like, I must be in the twilight zone or something. I know I've been up all night, but something ain't right here, but it's freezing out there. And I've been trying to make up my mind if I was going to stay in today, clean up, do my washing, and everything I need to do to go back to work and do my 4 days before my weekend, because this is my weekend off. But in the meantime, when I woke up this morning, I watched another content creator, a young content creator, and it really kind of chapped my butt because I'm just really sick of old people out here that's not encouraging, that's not motivational. They don't inspire you to do nothing. They just sit up and drag people all day long. Wake up with hate in the morning, go to bed with hate, and never say anything good about nobody unless they in that little small clique they in. So I was like, I'm gonna make this a motivational Monday. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I see you coming in. Hey Miss Sherry, Miss Charlotte, Love by Knots, how you doing? Lawanda, Kelvin, it's snowing here up north. Uh, well, I don't think we're gonna get any snow, but who knows? You know, this weather is unpredictable these days. Things are happening in these times that we're living in that has never happened before. So I ain't gonna say never to nothing these days. Hey, Miss Betty Curry. I mean, here, it's cold, cold here too. Well, I went to work and it was in the 60s. I got off work and it was 33. And when I got home, it was 32. I'm like, ooh, my people here, we not ready for this. A lot of people here don't even have heavy coats because you don't need this kind of weather. Luckily for me, coming from the East Coast, I got plenty heavy coats and all kind of winter gear. So if I decide to get out there today, I'll be ready. But I was like, this is Houston. The weather could change in 15 minutes and it could be hot when I wake up in the morning. And tomorrow might be a better day. Who knows? 12 degrees upstate New York. Y'all can have it. Baby, stay warm. Ooh, I can't with that no more. My old bones would freeze to death. Hey, my Sting. And she's speaking to all the beautiful people. Miss Audrey's in the building. Hey, Frida, good evening to you. Hey, Bama. Bama, I did not see Scooty yesterday. I'm going to have to go back, I guess, and watch it. Oh, it's snowing there. Now, that's one thing I did like. When the first snow came down, it was just so pretty around the holidays. When I was in Baltimore, it usually snowed between the first snow was between Thanksgiving and Christmas, but always on Christmas morning, those 10 years that I stayed there, every morning I woke up for Christmas. I ran to the window like a little child because coming from the South, you don't see that. And it was like, it's snowing, it's snowing. And my husband be like, yeah, it normally does this time of year. And I was like, you ain't even excited, man. But anyway, I'm glad I had that experience. Miss Sharon said truth. Hey, Miss Jean, how you doing? It's snowing here in Richmond, Virginia. Wow, I guess it's cold everywhere, y'all. Uh, if it's this cold in the South, and it really plays havoc on your health when it's that hot one day and then the next day it's freezing cold. I can't even get the temperature in the house right. So what I do, this place stays pretty warm because it's so full of concrete and um even inside the walls. They put concrete in the walls because of the hurricane. So the temperature stays, I don't have anything on, no air, no heat, no nothing, just running the ceiling fan in the bedroom. And I turned the ceiling fan off in here while I was on live. But that's all I've been running. I haven't turned the fireplace on or the heater on. And I'm good, just with a sweater on. Hey, classy lady. Love my knots is saying Freedom, my friend, is in Maryland. She has a lot of snow. Yes, this time of year in Maryland, I can tell you about that. 10 years of it. Yep, yep, it was beautiful. And the one good part about living there those 10 years, 8 of the 10 years, I didn't work. So I didn't have to go outside unless I wanted to go outside. I chose to get up those last 2 years after I looked at my Social Security and I saw what I was going to be getting. And I was like, I need to make more than this. So I got back up and I went to work those 2 years, for the airports and the airlines. And it was fun, those last 2 years of working. Then I came back here after my husband passed, and for 4 years, I didn't work. And then I decided, man, I'm sick of just in the house all day and running around spending money and everybody else, and I'm having to do everything by myself because a lot of my friends were still working. Miss Margaret was the only friend that I had that wasn't still working. Everybody else was pushing retirement, getting ready to retire. So they gone all day. So I did the best thing. I sure did. I love, love, love what I do. I like the people down there. They like me. I'm Miss V. Miss V, what you need, what you want. Last night, I went to Unit 2, which is my all boys unit. And all I did all night long is sit in the hall in a chair with the door open to his room and watch him sleep. That's it. Because he had had a crisis for the last 2 days. He slept all night long. They would come down. You want a break? You ready to go eat? Miss V, you want to switch out for a little while? That's the kind of people I surround myself with. And that's why I guess this year out of here on YouTube, it's like, what's wrong with y'all? Why y'all mad? Why y'all upset? Why y'all lying? Why y'all ain't got a life? I'm so glad that I stayed focused on what I wanted to do, where I want to go, with who I wanted to be with, so I can still come out here with a smile on my face even bigger this year. Because if I'm going to go out there and work, I need to make the money that I'm qualified for to make. Take them degrees, dust them off, and make the right money. Because that what I was making down there last year, it was more so a service to the school for me to be there. I was overqualified for the job. I knew it, but I had to walk in there some kind of way to get even this what I have now. Think I'm happy where I am? I am, but you think I'm gonna stay in the same position? I'm not. I'm about elevating. I'm about being the best I can be at whatever it is I am. I cannot let nobody hold me down, especially if I can't see where you can elevate me or you have done better than me. I can't listen to you, baby. You throw me off track. I got goals. I got things I want to do. For as long as I got breath in me, I'm going to do me. And whether you like it or whether you don't like it, I can't do nothing about that. That's your thing. But if you think I'm going to take the time to entertain you in 2025 or even listen to you, Wrong again, because you said nothing positive that would help me in my life. All you tried to do was tear me down and lie on me, and I'm still waiting on the receipts, and I'm still waiting on my money, and I won't get it. Mm-mm. That ain't gonna happen. But that's who some people are. They don't want to see the fact that you're doing better, or you have more, or you've accomplished more in life. They can't handle it. For as long as they don't know, they don't see it, it's good, because they figure, you're down there with them. But once you start showing them the life, it's unbelievable. It's unimaginable. Oh, it ain't no way. It is a way. It's a way I can do better than what I'm doing. Because I got that mindset, baby. And nobody changes it. Frida, my friend, is in Maryland. She has lots of snow. Okay, love my knots. Too cold for you in Texas. I kind of like got back here to this more so tropical type of climate. And Miss Sherry, when I came out there this morning, I have to admit, I was cold. Now, I had stayed up there long enough to put on layers of clothes and throw a sweatshirt on and a hoodie and move on by my business. Most days I could go outside and I was comfortable with that. Some Uggs, ugly Uggs, put them on with some thick socks in there or some foot warmers in there, and I could weather the snow. But being away from it for almost 5 years now, it's a different breed of climate out there for me, baby. Hey, Bama, what you saying? Miss Audrey, you can come get your boy. His mama played me. School was closed today. Good for you. That's good for you. Y'all have fun, though, Bama. I love to see y'all together. Hey, Miss Classy Lady and Miss Jean in the building. I'm ready, been waiting for the call. You got it today, Sting. Now, you better enjoy it, because I don't know how long it's going to last. This is Houston, okay? But it's cold. I was shocked and looked like it took forever for the car to warm up. I said, From now on, I'm going to go out there and warm up the car, so when I do come back out, the car already be heated, because I can warm it up and lock it. Let it warm up, okay? And it can be locked. I don't think nobody's going to bother it over there anyway. Yes, it's nobody's degrees here in DFW. Thank you, Lawana, for subscribing, becoming a member to the Socialites. Thank you, dear. Appreciate you. I made it affordable, 99 cents to $3.99, so everybody could become a member. Okay. Hey, New Beginnings, how you doing? Are you at work? Are you off? You at work, huh? Yo? What you saying, Bama? It was at the end, like laughing. Oh, okay. But I heard he came through the door on you yesterday. Uh-huh. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get a name for him. I don't know. I'm gonna have to find a cute little name for him. That's Scooty, Bama's grandbaby. You need to get you one of those automatic stars like you gave away. I didn't think I needed it, Sting. That's why I gave it away. I'm like, I can hit the little button on the door and open the door. And we don't have that kind of weather and stuff here. But I guess if it keep this up, and we'll see how long it lasts, then I get an automatic start. Yeah. Edwin won the automatic start. Uh-huh. Audrey, I did great for my first time. In my opinion, I'll post pics. What y'all talking about, Brittany? I ain't been seeing none of your lives. I've been missing them. And last night I was gonna catch up on the people that I watch, but I couldn't, because I had to watch my little boy, and he slept like a little baby all night long. I was like, well, hopefully he'll have a better day today. Hey, Miss Gwen, listening while overseeing my grandson doing his homework. Okay, glamour duty. I get it. I get it. I understand. No, Ms.V, We iced in, honey, so no school or work. Oh, really? So I guess everybody is experiencing a cold winter. But you know what? I always heard it was good for the temperature to drop like that, kill off a lot of bugs and diseases and all kind of stuff because it can't live in freezing temperatures like that. So hopefully for this area, we won't have a bad mosquito season if it lasts for a few days. Did you get some earbuds? I ain't been out, Bama. Not yet. I just woke up at 1. I listened to Day Day's live and went and put on some clothes after the live was over. And this is as far as I've gotten. I'm here to talk to y'all. But I wanted to give y'all some motivation today after listening to her live. And you know how I am about younger people and older people. I've said it over and over again. I don't like people talking about old people. Even though I'm old, I didn't like it when I was young. And I definitely don't like people talking about children. Um, Day Day is a good example for me. When I first came out here, I was doing skits. And I was doing skits about Roz. And of course, that being her mother, she didn't like it. Okay? And Roz had apologized to me. I've talked to y'all about this before for what she had said. And I found myself trying to get back, I guess, at her by doing the skits. But something hit me and it said, the lady done apologized. The lady ain't saying nothing about you over there on her page. You need to let go, and you need to leave that alone. And I did. And I learned to appreciate some of the things that she was saying in her apology to me. I don't know if Patricia E. Jackson is even still out here, but she did it on Patricia E. Jackson's page. And I never will forget it. I thought, that's mighty big of her. Because most people are not going to do that. When they say something about you that's wrong, or they know they just made it up and they threw it out the blue, it made me look at her in a different light. I was a little bit upset with her because her son had passed. I had called her. I had asked her, didn't really even know her. She's just a content creator out here. At the time, I was not. And just asking her, feeling sympathy and sorrow for her because she had lost a child. What can I do for you? She told me, she said, I want a lot of flowers. I just want flowers. She didn't ask for money. She didn't ask for anything like that. So at the time, I did not have Cash App. I had to wait until my daughter came around to use her Cash App to send her the money for the flowers. And it made me think, you only have one child. At least she has more children. But what if you lost your one and only child? How would you feel about that? And I had to stop and think. It would destroy me. So I'm so glad that she did what she did and I accepted it and moved on, where we're not out here going after each other, because it would have been as useless as these fights are out here today. These fights out here today are self-inflicted fights. It's If you allow someone to come into your life and affect you to the point where you got to get up every day and find something to say, something is wrong in your life, something is missing in your life. First of all, where do you have the time to do this? Hey, classy lady, I saw you. Um, I don't have that kind of time. I don't want to take that kind of time. So I had to make up in my mind, these people that are coming for you really don't even have a reason for coming for you. You ain't did nothing to them. You ain't said nothing about them. You've been on your platform with what little time you had to give your audience, and you had to keep it moving. But did it stop? No, it went on for a whole year. Do you know how hard it was to ignore that? Every time you turn around, you ain't nowhere in their company. You ain't talking about them. You ain't saying nothing about them. You really ain't caring about them. You busy in your life trying to get your life where you want it to be. Um, Miss Betty say it takes so much out of you when you lose a child. It does. My mom lost one of her twins. That was a painful life for her forever. And it was a painful life to my brother. He never got over the fact that his twin brother left him. First of all, they were so young, he didn't even understand it until he was grown. And he always said it felt like a part of him was missing. He passed away at 49 years old, and there's no doubt in my mind that getting the type of cancer that he had was a lot of stress throughout his entire life. Even though he lived and he did probably more than all of us put together in those 49 short years he was here, I think about him a lot sometimes. I say, here this man went on. He finished college at Alcorn in Mississippi. He got drafted with the Jets. He went up to New York. He played football. When that was over, he came back to the sheriff department at home in our hometown. Then he later did a full career and retired before he was 50 from the LTI, which is the Louisiana Training Institute for Boys. He traveled the world. He was married twice, had 3 or 4 homes in his lifetime that he owned, and 2 children, one by his first wife and one he adopted with his second wife, and then went on about his business. I just felt at that time because we were so close. He was the brother I was closest to all the time. We had the same kind of personality. He loved to dress, he loved to laugh, and we looked so much alike. We could have been twins. And it just really, really bothered me. And I think if it bothers you that much as a sister, imagine what your mom went through. And then I look at my mom and her strength. She lost her, who was it first? Special needs child. The second to the oldest brother with special needs. She lost him first of a heart attack in her home. Okay? He was actually gone before he left out of there. Then she lost my brother Sandy, the one I was just talking about, at 49. Then she lost her husband. Every 6 months, I was getting a phone call, another funeral. I was in my 40s at the time. I was still working out at the plant. And it seemed like every time I turned around, I was asking for funeral leave. But it changed my life looking at it now. It made me live my life to the fullest. It made me not worry so much about what people were saying when I started looking at, you got a brother gone at 49. You got a brother gone at 53. You got a daddy gone in his 70s, early 70s from strokes. Girl, you might not live no long time because longevity, from what you're seeing, ain't on your side. You better live every day to the fullest. You better do whatever you got to do, whatever you want to do, long as it ain't bothering nobody, it ain't taking nothing from nobody. You got to keep it moving. And so I did. And I'm so glad looking back at 70 years old, pushing 71 next month, that I lived my life. And if my life bothers anybody out here on YouTube, so be it. It's not bothering anybody in the real world. People congratulate me all the time on the things I have accomplished in life. Because I didn't let nobody stand in my way. I didn't care what they said. They didn't even know what I was doing until it was done. That's how I've moved in life. So, encouraging words to all of you today. Live your life. Live, love, and laugh. Find people that you can connect with that understand you and what you're going through, or they just like being around you for you. You're going to always have some people that just dislike you just because they don't like the way you look, like you made yourself, or like you really care. They don't like your hair. They're going to find something to nitpick with. Those people have issues in their own life. They ain't happy with themselves. They ain't accomplished a damn thing. They don't have nothing to show you. Um, they say the same thing every day, like that's going to change your world. It's not. It only change your world if you allow it to change your world. Nobody's stopping me from doing nothing I want to do. When I close my eyes, a life well lived. Enjoyed it. Whatever I sought to do, I did it. And I ain't got the answer to none of these people. I only got the answer to him. These are the most judgmental people I've ever met in my life out here on YouTube. Why did you even come out here with a channel? You're not encouraging. You're not motivating. You're not inspiring. You just out here doing this. So going into 2025, I told you we about a different life over here. It doesn't matter to me whether you like what I have or what I don't have, or it just don't matter to me. We still gonna get out when spring come. We gonna travel. We gonna move around the city. We going to restaurants. We gonna do uh things that we enjoy doing over here. We gonna motivate over here each other. You don't have a clue how it makes me feel when somebody comes into the chat and they say, Miss V, you have motivated me to go back to school. Miss V, you have done this. You have done that. I don't care if I only touch one person or two people. I want my life to be an example that no matter what nobody says, you're never too old to get up and do better. I've given you examples of people in the world that you may have heard of. Mary Kay Ash. She didn't start that company until she was in her 50s and became a millionaire. It's too late if you just sitting up doing the same thing, talking about me, ain't getting you nowhere. It ain't putting no money in your bank account. In fact, out here on YouTube, it took money out your account because you weren't monetized to even be saying the things you were saying. You were mad. You were upset because I'm still out here making money. And you have no clue what I made last year. But let me tell you, I appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all supported those kids down there in that public school system with snacks all year long. Now, I'm going to have to tell the story to the government and give them some monies next month because of the support I got over here. Yeah, when you don't have a home anymore, you don't have a business anymore. I don't have those things anymore. I don't want those things anymore. So if I have to give him a couple of thousand this year, so what? I made it. I'm in a position where I could give it back to him. I ain't out here begging. I ain't out here asking. I ain't out here telling y'all got to give me this. Oh, them taxes is coming. I need help. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't want to ever put myself in that position. I've never been in that position where I had to ask anybody for anything. And I thank God that, I have the health, I have my strength, I can get up, I can do what I do. I'm happy doing it. And I don't have to ask nobody for nothing. I don't have to go into my savings. I don't have to go in there taking money out that I'm trying to leave behind for my grandkids. That's for them. Okay? That ain't for me. I should be able to live on what I bring into the household from my retirement, from my Social Security, from me going down there working, whatever I make out here on social media. And if I can't, I'm doing something wrong. I'm a poor manager. I need to stop and take a look at it myself. Why you got all these checks coming in and you out here begging the people? Uh-uh, not happening. Oh, you talking about classy lady. I heard you say that in Day Day's chat that you couldn't see her in the different chats, Bama. She's speaking to you, Bama. There's classy lady right there. LaWanda, exactly, Miss V. Very grown woman and classy. Ish, they don't have a clue about that. They I just really can't pinpoint it, LaWanda. Why they would even start with me. You know you don't know nothing about me. You know you ain't never been in my presence. You know you don't know what I have. You ain't on my bank account. You don't know, you didn't even know where I had worked, okay, in the past to have made my money, to sit back and relax if I choose to. If I want to go down there and get them people a resignation a day, I can do it. I choose not to want to. I feel like I'm a help to somebody. I'm a help to the children that's there that don't have a mother and father. I can show them love. I don't have to give some old naysayer my love. When I was showing you love, you wasn't happy with it. When I was giving you donations, you wasn't happy with it. So I can take my money and I can put it where I want to put it. And if I want to give my whole paycheck back to them, I can do it. And there ain't nothing you can say or do about it. Look. But one thing I won't do is ever give it to you again. You non-appreciative. I hate non-appreciative people. I have no use for them. You ain't got to shower me and, oh, thank you, Miss V, thank you that. No, just leave me alone. That's it. That's what you should have done in the past. But you a do girl. These do girls out here that worked for their master. I hope you made a lot of money last year. Because to me, it wasn't worth it. You sold your soul to the devil for nothing. You chopped down and tore down people that you ain't even as good as they are. Mm-mm. Leave these children alone out here. Um, but I mean, she said hello, so I don't know what's going on with you and classy lady. Cause I just saw her say hello. Hey, Miss Gwen, how you doing? Bama, I believe it's YouTube. Don't want us talking to each other. Oh, wow. I don't know why. I mean, like-minded people share a lot in common. Um, I would never put anybody down. You've never seen me in the 2 years I've been out here put anybody down because I could go down just like them. Thank you, J Girl. I saw it. I appreciate you. Um, be careful driving, Nessa. Hey, Nessa, how you doing? Listen, send her money back, do girl. First of all, she don't have it to send back. I don't give a doggone. But don't be over there with the nonsense that you did in 2024 and 2025 because I'm not tolerating it. I'm not putting up with it. Okay, enough of the lies. Okay, because the first lie that should have never been told that really it pissed me off was lying on my dead husband. That was the first lie. Okay? If anything you should not have said is lie on a dead man, but you'll pay for that. Because I've given that up to him. And I don't worry about that no more. Mm-mm. If you didn't know what you was talking about, why in your delusional mind would you think somebody would make this up? That's what I couldn't understand. Why would you run all over social media with that lie? Knowing you didn't know him one way or the other. You never met him. You never will. But you, in your head, you had just made up for the master. Oh, I'm going to say this. What was it supposed to do? Bring him back? Oh, you got to bring a obituary right? I ain't got to do shit but die. Why? Why do you think you so important in my life that I got to break something to you? These people are screwed up in the head. They really, really are. Ain't going nowhere to do nothing. If that lie wouldn't work, oh, that didn't bother her. Let me come back again. She ain't got nothing. The people looking at what I got. They looking at what you got. Why come out here and tell that lie? Because you would love for it to be that way because you're hateful and you're evil. Seems to be an airhead and didn't have commentary. Don't. She don't. She made an about face for her master. She's a do girl. She'll say anything and everything because the master knew better than to come for me. Oh, she tried on the first go round. And then she knew. Don't mess with me. She ain't but an hour and 45 minutes up the road. She talked a lot of noise in the beginning. But did you see her come down here? Mm-mm. And she won't. She ain't coming nowhere near me. She sent the dummies, the airheads out here for me. It ain't gonna work. It didn't work and it ain't gonna work. Stop wasting your time. Nobody cares now. You done said everything about me from head to foot and it ain't mattered. I'm still here. I don't even know what the motive for the madness was. You still in the same place and I'm elevating on. Mm-hmm. Um, hey, my Elaine. Bama, nope, she don't with her crusty feet self. Yo, I saw that video you did last night. And because I don't keep up with her at all. I only know by what these people are saying when I go to other channels that are talking about them. That's it. I cannot follow the nonsense. I cannot follow people who I ain't showing me nothing. Why? I mean, I want to follow you to Section 8 living. I want to follow you to food stamps when I'm not on them. I want to follow you and drive a raggedy car. I want to follow you and have what you have. That don't make a lick of sense. It just got to make sense to me. So none of them who have said anything would I want to live their life and be out here for chump change, pennies and dimes and nickels on the people. No, you don't fit. You want to be with me. You want to fit with me. I ain't trying to fit with you. Mm-mm. But I saw those videos and I didn't realize that the woman had told her no cash out party. But, she worked hard all year for that money. But that ought to be a lesson to her. Get on your platform and stop depending on other people to elevate you and bring you up. Be able to stand independent on your platform and do your content and get your own subscribers. The people over there are not helping her because they're not her subscribers. And trust me, they're going to give to the master first. They're not going to give to her. All these people over there, you either going to beg them to give to you, which we see that on one page. The other one, every now and then they give $2 or $3. You shouldn't have to beg at all. If you had any kind of content whatsoever, all you got to do is come out here and give it. New member. Let's see who it is. Pretty Vanessa. Thank you for becoming a socialite. Thank you. I appreciate that. See how it happens? It just works like that. Did I ask them? Mm-mm. Have I asked any subscriber to come over here and subscribe? Have I asked any member? I let them know what memberships are, and they are available. Never ask for a cash out and won't. Why would you come out here and beg if you got so much? Give me this, give me that. Makes no sense to me. But to each his own. Y'all do y'all, because I'm doing me over here. I don't care whether you like it or whether you don't like it. Hey, Faith, good evening. How are you? Welcome. There's my Ramona J. I'm doing great. Just woke up about 1 o'clock. That's been my day. Ain't got nothing done productive, and I ain't worried about it. It'll happen. $7 grand. I'm so glad to see you. Peace to you. Um, Gotta get over there and watch some of your content. Hadn't been able to do a whole lot lately, but I'm finally kind of getting settled down with the new job, getting used to working in that type of environment, I guess I want to say, because it's totally different from public school. And it's a lot more responsibility. It's almost like you're taking care of these children and nothing can't happen to them. Nothing. Even if they go through a seizure or whatever, you got to be there. You got to get that nurse on the phone, get that doctor on the phone. We had one to hit another one in the head. That was on the evening shift. He went through a crisis. He was coming down the hall and he just bust the boy in the back of the head, split his head, had to get staples in it. These kids are severe. They have to be watched. So I don't have time for all this other nonsense these people got going on and ain't gonna take it. Mm-mm. They're in my life. I could care less about theirs. Okay. J Gill 69. Hey sis, it is so good to see you. I have been praying for you. What's been up, J Gill? I'm lost in the sauce. Y'all have to catch me up. Faye Faye say new beginning 2K25. Hello there, beautiful. Hi, Faye Faye. How you doing? It is a new beginning. I I hope for them because basically I'm the same as I was last year. I came out here, I chatted with y'all, tried to motivate you, inspire you, educate you on things. We had fun, we had laughter, and I don't anticipate it being any different this year. The only thing that's going to be better this year than last year is I don't really have time to worry about it. I don't look at them, I don't listen, and I've told y'all, please don't bring that junk to me. That ain't my business. What they talking about, that's their warped ass business. And we got beds for them down there. And I would never treat them bad if they decide to come and check in. I wouldn't. I treat them just like I knew you had a problem all the time. You finally owned up to you mentally ill and come on, check in, and we're going to give you everything you need here. And you're going to have a therapist, a psychologist, a doctor, a nurse. You got a cafeteria. We're going to go out on the grounds. There's a swimming pool out there for the summer. All kind of activities you can do. I'm going to treat you well. Okay? I would never treat you like you treated me. It's not in me to do that. I could do that. I don't follow her YouTube. So messy. The wench popped up on down on my timeline. I don't understand that how you tell the people that you don't want to watch these people, but they still pop up on your timeline. I don't get it. But they do, because I got one that I put on I don't want to watch no more. And she's still popping up. And I've looked to try to see how can because I don't even want to see your face. I don't. You were too messy, and you came over here with a madness to your method and tried to get all up under me for my subscribers. They went over there with you, and as soon as you talked about me, boom, gone. So now you stay over there with them trolls. We are thriving in 2025. You better believe it. Just staying alive and being healthy for the first thing. Miss Aretha is in the chat today, all the way from the boot. Love you, girl. New beginnings. How are you, sweetheart? I'm good, Miss Vivian. Just waking up from last night. I'm off tonight and tomorrow. Then I work for, and then I'm off the weekend through Monday night. Yep. That's how it goes. I work 2, I'm off 2. I work 4, I'm off 3. Yep. And I never work days. So I'm able to do something throughout the day that I need to do, like get off of here and call the dentist and call that bank about my card. Um, Zaza, what you in here laughing about? And new beginnings. I don't know. I done missed out on something. But they tell me I be so far down in the chat. But I be talking. I be telling y'all things that be coming up in my head. I don't really want to forget them. Uh, Love you too, homegirl. Right back at you. Okay. So that's basically it. We just not gonna listen to the nonsense. And I'm not coming out here showing a damn thing. If you didn't see it last year, you told me to show you, I showed you. Okay? And now they so messed up because I've had 3 husbands. They don't know either one of them. So they be out here still putting out false information. Oh, Miss V got a divorce in 2004. You are lying, the truth ain't in you. I can't with y'all. Y'all just make up lies just to lie. Why y'all want to lie on me so bad? I ain't lying on you. You showing the people your real life, which ain't a lie. It ain't good either. I wish they could meet that second husband. And when they say something about him, because baby, he would come out here on my live and fire him up. You talking about crazy with a capital C? Yes, that one is crazy. The first one ain't even on social media. He don't care nothing about social media. He's not on Facebook. He's not on Instagram. His wife is. And we talk to each other on Facebook back and forth. But my first husband, he said he ain't got time for all that chitter chatter. If he go on YouTube, it's how to fix something. He ain't interested in this shit. That's my daughter's father, and she's just like him. I'm not interested in no social media. And the second one, baby, is something else. That's the one that hunt in the woods. He out there probably in the woods right now. And you must know I'm all right. If they live right, one live maybe 20 minutes from me. You know where Pearland is, thing. And the other one is in Texas City, and I'm in Texas City all the time. So if we were married 7 years for the first one, 20 years for the second one, and they don't bother me, how the hell I'm gonna let somebody out here in some virtual world bother me? These people are sick. I can't with these folks. They make me laugh. Hey, in the safe zone, how you doing, sugar? What's shaking? I gotta get over there to see you. I haven't been able to see you. I don't have my schedule down yet in my head. How I even want to come out here and what time. I be thinking when I get off in the morning, I'ma come on right after Miss Loretta. Shoot, by the time Miss Loretta off, I'm asleep. And then I couldn't come out here and show my face. So Tajissa would get upset with me because they don't like no StreamYard over here. I can't come out here like other folks and be behind a screen so I don't have to put on clothes and fix myself up and all that. These people been coming out here for a whole year behind a screen. You don't know what they look like in a whole year. Half the face could be gone for all we know. Might be bald headed. We don't know. They been behind the screen. I can't do that with my chat. They don't appreciate that. They'll tell me, especially that logistic. Miss V, you got to come from behind that screen, sugar. We don't like that. But I got to get over there in the safe zone. Yes, ma'am. My daughter used to live in Pearland. Yep. I can't with these folks. They get on my nerves. Hey, Jerome. I love your laugh. They say it's contagious because I laugh all the time. I find stuff that people be upset with, I find it funny. Because I be like, girl, that's too petty for me to get upset about. I can't do that. I'm going to break my organs down, mad at you, get a headache, heart beating too fast. Not me. You thought you knew me. No, you don't. I'm going to laugh at you and make you mad. Y'all better get them likes up if y'all want me to be in the algorithms. I'm trying to come out here now. I'm trying to get y'all an hour now. I'm trying to motivate y'all this year to do better. Yeah. Whatever you are into, like in the safe zone, is in the same area, same field. She's a therapist. You know, be the best. And I'm sure you get the same satisfaction out of your patients or your clients that I do when you see progress. That's what I'm talking about. People helping people live a better life. Look at you, Zaza. Every time you come over here, you laughing. And Yo-Yo, yes, they bought. This niece, I can't with her. Baby, I looked at them things last night on the way to work, and I say, girl, you better stop looking at this fool out here. You gonna be to run the stop sign and run into somebody laughing at Yo-Yo. You are a mess. That's all I can say. But she real and she's honest. And that's what I like about her. You hit the like button. I appreciate that, Miss Vivian. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Yeah, you get a joy out of that. I would rather be down there doing what I'm doing than sitting up in the house watching them on YouTube say nothing, not elevating, not growing, not glowing, not inspiring, not telling nobody nothing that's going to help them, not bringing not one topic all year long that's going to benefit nobody. All you did was trash talk somebody, and you think I want to look at you? Get, get with a capital G, IT, not ETIT. Get. Keep it moving, baby. I can't with you. I need to hear something that's gonna motivate me to keep doing what I'm doing. Ms. V, get up. Go to that gym over there. That's what I need to hear. But y'all, I don't know if y'all can see Miss B coming on down, baby. Shit, look at me. I can't with y'all. I can't with y'all. Except that it's summer with that bad knee and gain that weight. No, baby, she coming on down. Yeah, she gonna be fine after a while. Y'all worried about being a man. Don't stop worrying about me and a man. I have no problems with a man. Be like, you don't meet the script. See, I don't just accept anything and everything. I don't. Mm-mm. I have standards for a man. I don't want a man just to have a man. No, 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 no. See, y'all are different. I'd rather be by myself than to have a man just to have a man. I can't with y'all. You hit that like button. I appreciate that, Miss Vivian. Uh, I love you, Miss V. You have me hollering. I'm just being me. I mean, I laugh at all this crazy stuff out here because it just, it's so much nonsense in this sector. And y'all know I was so fed up with it about a month. It ain't even been a month ago. Maybe about 3 weeks ago. I was ready to just leave it all. Everything I had built over here and moved to another sector. And then I had to pray about it. And my answer was no. People need a breath of fresh air. They need somebody out here that ain't up in folks' houses worrying about their pillow on the sofa. Worried about their hairline, whether you got edges or whether you don't have edges. The hell has got to do with you. When I think back over the year at the stupid stuff I done heard out here from folks that can't even come out, and when they do, it's like, go back behind the screen. I can't look at you. Sting say, I can't with you. Go ahead on with your bad self. Sting has met me in person. She know I'm the same way in person that I am. Baby, I'm a ball of fun. If it ain't fun, I gotta go on. I don't need nothing. You said what? Why you said that about them? Do you know them folk? Baby, I ain't got time to listen. You go on with that. I can't with you. Go ahead, TT. They worried about the wrong thing. I got some more to show them this year. If they think that they saw something last year that plucked their nerves, I got something else for you this year. You think I'm going to stay sedentary and sitting down because you don't want me to elevate, because you don't want me to go higher? I'm going as far as I can go. Okay? As far as the good Lord led me, because you ain't going to stop me. Okay? Mm-mm-mm. Not with my life, you won't. Ms.V, aka Pressure. I'm gonna be big pressure on their ass if they come over here messing with me. I'm gonna bust a pipe on their ass. I done learned a lot from my little children down there, baby. How to come up from behind you and bust you. You better keep an eye on me. I'm learning now. They got some self-defense tactics down there that'll take you down. I don't know. I'm learning lots about self-defense. They taught us different restraints and different tactics to take them down. But baby, you better be looking and watching. You can't turn your back and don't close your eyes too long. Because they'll be up on you and they be done took you down. Baby. And half of them out here talking couldn't even do the job I do. That's what's crazy for me. You let a 70-year-old come out here and do what you can't do. But you got so much to say. I'm sure be to whoop your ass down there. But you bad. Okay. All right. I'll let my children beat you up. I see you, lady. Keep up the good work. You can do it, but I know I can. But I got a lot of confidence in me. All these years, I just never been around people that just try to dog you all the time and try to put you down and stuff. I ain't trying to go down there where you are. You happy down there? I'm good. Okay. Effortless. Bye. You said the wrong thing. You got to know what to say over here. We don't play that. Exactly. Nonsense and foolishness is utterly ridiculous. It is. And they just go from one to the other. It ain't but about a handful of them. That ought to tell you something right there. Y'all outnumbered. Leave folks alone. Um, y'all hit the like button. Please. I need 5. Thank you. Yes, me and Miss V and Miss Margaret had a ball. Yes, we did. As things family is awesome. They really are. It's a family like you feel like you've been around them for a long time. Like, even when I walked in, I didn't know where Sting was. We were at the bowling alley. So we walked in on one end and they were down on the very other end. And I didn't really know what Sting looked like. I mean, I saw this lady running and I was like, that's Sting. That's got to be Sting. And all I saw was hands out and Sting running. Yep. But we're going to have to get together, me, you, and Fanny, and have lunch, Sting. Uh-huh. This year. Look at y'all laughing. I can't with y'all. That sounds like get on my nerves, huh, yo. But anyway, you know what time it is. Ms. V got to get up and do something constructive so I won't be like these other folks out here. Biden is about to speak here in Nolan at the memorial service of the victims. They're waiting on his arrival. That is so sad. And my condolences go out to those people in Nola and in Vegas. That's just really crazy. uh I'm telling you, people are they're portraying a life that you don't even want to be around them. And also President Carter's procession is going on today. And it's supposed to be 6 days. Now, I don't know where he is. I read about him yesterday. It's a 6-day funeral service scheduled, began Saturday morning. So that was this weekend, as the former Secret Service agents assigned to his detail carried his casket and to a hearse. And then they were headed to Atlanta. It began at the Phoebe Sumter Medical Center in Americus, Georgia. I don't know where it is, but wherever it is. He had a flag draped coffin, and his procession passed his hometown in Plains, Georgia. Um, Small town people came out to greet the family and paid their regards. Then they went by his boyhood home and farm. And then they were going to the national park to salute the 39th president. 4 hours later, the procession arrived in Atlanta. Then they were stopping by the state building, providing to Carter's Presidential Center for a private memorial service. Let's see what else happened. Because I don't know where he is now, where his body is. I think it's lying in state. He's a very smart man, too, y'all. I found out that this man learned Latin and helped his son pass a Latin exam in one day. The child had made a bad grade on it. He went back and asked his teacher, could he take the exam over? And he passed it with an A. Very sharp. He learned Latin from his child's book in one day. That's sharp. He took the test and made an A after a failed attempt. He is to lie in repose at the center until Tuesday morning. From there, his procession will travel to Washington, D.C., where he will be in state before the national funeral service in the National Cathedral on Tuesday. That's tomorrow. So he'll be in the National Cathedral on tomorrow. Carter is a Democrat who served as president from 1977 to 1981, and he passed away on December the 29th of 2024. So I'll always remember that because that's my special needs brother. That was his birthday, December the 29th. I have a lot of people in my family born in December. My daughter, the 19th. I have 3 nephews, Sean, Brandon, and Jay, are all in December. Uh, Amber is in December, my niece. A lot of December birthdays. Yeah. But anyway, y'all, I have reached my hour. I'm finna get off of here and call the dentist because I need my teeth clean and whitened. I'm trying to hold on to my teeth. I ain't trying to come out here gumming and, with teeth that don't belong in my head and looking crazy and all that stuff. I want to go down with these in my mouth, and I need to call a bank because somebody tried to hack my debit card and make sure that either I got to go in and pick up another card or they can release it. I don't know which, but I got to do that for sure today. And then if I have time later on tonight, I will come back out here again and we'll have some fun talking about something. Until then, thank y'all for coming in and hit that like button. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thanks for becoming a member over here. Miss Cynthia, thank you so much. You'll catch the replay, and I do appreciate each and every one of y'all for catching the replays and letting me know it. Um, What you saying, Sting? Audrey, if you find it is going to be stripped, my son is hearing impaired, so he had a lot of expensive music equipment. But he should be able to claim all of that on the insurance of the truck, Sting. Let's see. All right, y'all. So I'll catch y'all later. Let's see. That's something else I wanted to tell y'all, and I don't forgot what it was when I read things comment. But anyway, I'll figure it out by the time I see y'all again. I'll talk to y'all later. Much love. Y'all have a wonderful day. Stay warm and wherever you are, because it's cold over most of the US of A right about now. I love you much. Talk to you later. Have a nice day. Goodbye.